We're on the bus on our way to Stockholm. It's very cold and we're completely unprepared. We were stupid. My mom warned us and we didn't listen. It's gonna be an adventure. Talia, stop singing. Okay, so update is we're in Sweden, but we don't know how to speak Swedish.
This is my homeland.
And Talia is Swedish, so this is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, it's also really embarrassing because we like, you know how everyone in Sweden speaks English, right? But everything is still written in Swedish.
So like we can talk, but we can't read.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a little bit challenging.
Good thing we got some maps.
Yeah. I mean, but this is
Some
kind of what we
guides.
wanted. We're just on an adventure, and the whole point is that we have no idea what we're doing, but like we're just kind of going with it. Yeah, exactly, Talia. Exactly.
Okay, I think I've embarrassed myself.
Oh my gosh, we're having the best time.
We really are.
It's so beautiful here. Look at what it says. Terrasen! How cool is that? Oh, those guys are looking at me weird. I think I'm filming them. Okay, let's go.
We've learned this is really good bread. Everything else is just really expensive.
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
I love it.
I love the forest. We really needed a best friend retreat. This has been really, really nice. We don't really get to see each other that much anymore.
We always have good quality time when we do.
Yeah. This will be a wonderful memory. So I am back from Sweden now. I am back in London. I hope you enjoyed watching some of the footage I took there. I didn't get to take as much as I wanted because I was dumb and I forgot my charger, my camera charger with me while I was there. It's a bummer, but oh well. Now that I am in London, I can finally film my return and explain to you guys where I've been, because you are probably wondering, what the heck, Sophie? Where did you go? Well, first of all, hello. I have been gone for a while, a long time. In all the time that I have had my channel, I have never actually taken a break or left at any point. I mean, I've only had my channel for like 2 years, but in that time I really posted consistently and I never left because I never really had reason to, because, you know, I was just living in my small town in California and my main hobby was really reading and blogging and writing, which is fabulous. Those still are my main hobbies. But I went through some really big life changes this year, and because of that, for the first time, I took some space away from some things that I really love doing. My updates are going to definitely be spread out across a few videos because there's no way that I'm going to be able to tell you all about my adventures in this one little segment, and this is really just casual. I'm just sitting on my bed with a cup of tea, no fancy setup or anything. My books are near me, but I had a little bit of a issue with my lights recently, as in they blew up. I plugged in my lights and they blew up and they blew all the sockets in my room. I don't have lights anymore. Also, my tripod broke. I'm having a lot of technical difficulties. A couple of months ago, I announced that I was going to be taking a break from posting videos, social media, really all of social media. I haven't been posting on Twitter, Goodreads, Instagram, any social media. And that is because, in a nutshell, this year has been full of the biggest life changes I have experienced thus far. As in, I moved to another country. I knew that my life was about to change drastically, but I did not really realize just how much moving to another country would affect my life, which sounds like a really dumb sentence because, yeah, duh, Sophie, if you move to another country, your entire life is going to change. What did you think was going to happen? But somehow I had it in my head that I was going to be able to continue on reading a billion books every week, filming everything I was doing wrap-ups, doing tags, doing hauls, like all throughout moving to another country, moving into a new place, you know, making new friends, starting a new course, getting a new job. Yeah, somehow I thought that was all going to happen cohesively at the same time. I don't know what this little brain was thinking. So while I thought that I was going to be capturing all of my life changes with my camera, what actually ended up happening was me just needing to experience all of the life changes with my own eyes. It almost felt like bringing my camera in between myself and all of the life changes and my new environment and everything I was experiencing would be kind of distancing myself from all of the changes I was adjusting to. I am somebody that has lived in a small town in California my entire life. That is all I've ever known. That is all I've ever really experienced. I haven't traveled much. I've been outside of the United States once before coming here. I had no clue what I was launching myself into, but I had this crazy, insane feeling that I had and needed to do it anyway, that I needed to move to London. And everybody thought I was insane. Everybody was like, Sophie, what are you doing? Why are you moving to another country that you know nothing about, with no experience and no idea whether or not you will like it? And to be honest, my answer was just, I don't know. Maybe I am crazy, but I just really feel that I need to do this and I'm going to do it anyway. I don't know how to explain it other than I just knew. And if you've ever had a feeling about something like that before, a big decision you've made in your life where your gut is really telling you something, or you feel really pulled to a place you've never been to, then maybe you will understand what I'm talking about. I don't think this is a common thing that happens to people, you know, very often, but it happened for me, and turns out I was right, because coming to London, I did not anticipate just how much I would fall in love with this city. It did not feel like I had moved to a new city. It felt, and this is going to be so cheesy, it felt like I had come home. London to me felt like home. London feels like the most exciting and perfect home for myself. It feels like a place where I have just every
opportunity and every avenue to explore life and explore myself. That did not mean, however, that I did not experience a lot of culture shock and that it was not a huge adjustment for me, despite the fact that I felt so at home and so comfortable in this big, crazy new city. So while I was anticipating filming all of my life adjustments coming to London, I started to experience life in a way that I've never experienced before. For example, reading and writing has always been my release. It's always been my go-to for catharsis, for a creative release. It's the first time that, to me, real life ever felt like a book. Because when you're reading a new book, you're soaking in a new world, you're soaking in new faces, new places. It's exactly what living in London at first was like for me, and I was just in awe. The first time I felt that reality was better than fiction. A sentence I never thought I would ever say. Now, you know, I'm used to London. Like, I feel like I'm back now at books are better and will always be better. Those first couple of months I was like, wow, this is crazy. I am living a book. I really thought that very often. While I anticipated filming everything that was happening and bringing everybody along, for the first time I felt that I needed to experience life through my own lens for a while. My own eyes, and not the eyes of my camera. While I would have loved to show it to you, this is the biggest decision that I think I've ever made for myself, and so for that reason I needed to experience it just for myself. Yeah, the only way to do that, I think, was to have my hands free, eyes wide open, without a camera, without a pen, without a book, and living it just me. And my camera died. Ow! And I just stubbed my leg on my furniture. You think when you're watching someone's video that looks so relaxed, little do you know the chaos that occurs behind the finished product. Fellow YouTubers, especially booktubers, you know what I'm talking about. For the past couple of years, you know, I've been at home. I took a gap year. It was very much a period of trying to figure out what I wanted to do. Reading and filming and writing were kind of my way of processing all of that and helping me navigate that. Having made that life change was the first time that I put all of that down and felt very present in the world, which is something that I've always struggled with. It's a reason why I've always been very bad at yoga, at meditation, at anything like that, because I, for the life of me, cannot get out of my head. I'm always planning ahead. I'm always thinking about my next project, and it's something that I still struggle with, definitely. And I think that once again I'm struggling with now that I have adjusted, ironically. But, you know, while I was adjusting to London, I think that was one of the rare moments that I finally understood and appreciated mindfulness, what that felt like to connect to the world in the present moment. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that London is such an invigorating place to live in. Its environment, in its opportunities. It's such a multicultural city, such a combination of old and new. It's a city with so much history, which as somebody who's studying literature, obviously is something I love because it's really the hub of stories. I love that. I love that it's such a mix and such a boiling pot of creativity and energy in life, and you could never be bored in London. I talked a lot before I moved to London about how when I did move to London, how my channel would change and how I would kind of want to take a different direction with it and really take advantage of it as my creative outlet. Because you guys have seen, I started to do that more, doing more creative videos, which you guys seem to really like. I want to do even more of that, and I want to do other things as well. So starting this week, I will be posting some of those videos that I have been compiling because I have been filming some things that I feel really proud of. So just because I wasn't able to show you right from the start my life here in London, I actually think it's better that I can show you now. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on where I've been, what I've been doing, and all of that, and hopefully you guys can understand. And I missed you guys so much. So I'll also be returning to Goodreads and Twitter and Instagram and all of that and updating you guys daily once again. I'm really excited to be sharing with you the books that I've been reading. Speaking of, I'm very tempted to be showing all of them to you right now, but I'm going to save that for a book haul Oh, I have so much to update you on. I'm going to do a tea time video soon to update you soon on more of my bookish things, the books that I've been reading, some of the bookish things I've been doing lately, because I've been lucky enough to be involved in some really exciting opportunities in the book publishing world lately here in London. I'm gonna wait for the haul to show you guys all of my new books, but because I'm impatient, I'm just gonna show you 3 books real quick that I am currently reading, because it just simply does not feel right to be doing a video without showing you at least 1 book. But of course I'm gonna show you 3. First we have Girl with a Pearl Earring by Tracy Chevalier. So this is a very popular, famous book. Many of you probably know what it is. My mom has read this book and she has told me for a while that she thinks I should read it and that I should love it. I think I saw the film a very long time ago actually, but I don't remember it at all, so that's okay. It follows the artist Vermeer and his muse, the young woman who inspired one of his most famous portraits in the 1600s. So I may read this one next simply because it's so quick and I can just speed through it. The next one is another historical fiction. It's a Philippa Gregory book. It is The Other Boleyn Girl, which is another very famous, popular book. Another book that my mom read and loved because my mother loves Philippa Gregory. Like, she loves Philippa Gregory. I have very vivid memories of being a child and looking at all of my mother's Philippa Gregory books sitting on her nightstand and just thinking, wow, I wish I could read those, but I can't. But now I really feel that I would enjoy Philippa Gregory, and I also think there's something really special about reading some of the books that I've seen my mom reading and loving. I've talked before about how my mom is the reason that I love reading. She's the one who got me into reading, and if you have a parent who loves reading, maybe you understand. I think there's just something really special about picking up a book that your parent or even someone in your life who you really love has read and reading it, knowing that that person has read it and understanding why they loved it so much. The next book is I Found You by Lisa Jewell, and this is different from the 2 I just showed you, but I'm really excited about it. It is about a single mother named Alice who finds a man on the beach outside of her house. He has no name, he has no clothes, he has no idea why he is there. She makes a questionable decision of inviting this man into her home. Don't know if I would have done the same thing, like maybe I would have called 911 first, but you know, I still want to find out what happens. There is a 21-year-old girl named Lily, and her husband disappears. But then when she goes to the cops about her husband's disappearance, they tell her that her husband never existed in the first place. What? Is your mind blown? Because that blew my mind. Obviously, the man on the beach and the husband, they must be connected, right? Are they the same person? I don't know. I don't know, but I want to find out because it definitely seems like it. And also, why did he disappear? And how could he not have existed? I'm so curious. Ooh, I'll read you the blurb real quick on the back, or the snippet from the book. Are you homeless? He nods, then shakes his head, then says, I think so. I don't know. You don't know? I got here last night. Where did you come from? He turns and looks at her. His eyes are wide and fearful. I have no idea. Dun dun dun. No! No! Okay? Is everything okay? Is everything normal? I don't know if that just messed up everything and if the angle is okay, but we're just gonna keep rolling. Yeah. I am going to be doing a separate Q&A, so I would like to right now announce my Q&A, and this Q&A will be just about anything, my life in London, university, any general questions you have about my life, books, what I've been reading, just anything you really feel like asking me. It'll just be a good opportunity for me to answer all the questions you guys have and completely get you up to date on everything and just, you know, chat with each other. And I'll be doing a tea time soon as well. So what you guys can do is in the comments you can leave any questions, free to ask anything, or if you prefer you can send it to my Twitter, my Instagram, wherever you want to ask me a question. How it all works. It's all good. Just, yeah. What am I saying? I don't know. I always know it's time for me to wrap up a video when I start rambling and my words become nonsense. My tea has gone cold. This is what happens when I talk too much. Let me know in the comments below if you also make countless cups of tea in the day only for each cup to go cold and you just don't drink it. because I know I'm not the only one who does that. I think it's a book nerd thing. I think we just all do this. It's really weird. Why do we do this? I'm really excited to be back. I'm really happy to be posting again. It feels so nice. I think that will be it for today's video. I'm really excited to show you guys more of everything, to show you, I still have to show you my bookshelves and my books. Oh my god, except I'm moving out soon. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother update. I will be posting another video very soon. Lots and lots of videos. Anyway, I will stop talking now. I'm gonna wrap things up. So I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. I will see you guys again very, very soon. I hope that you're all having yourselves a fabulous day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!